Hey everyone, how you guys doing today? It's your man again, AJ with AjMotivate. How you guys doing today? So quick one. I want to dive into a topic today that I know is kind of a controversial. And when I said controversial, it wasn't that is so controversial that you can't talk about it, that is against this or that. But at the same time, it's controversial because people kind of find it hard to go into it and talk about it. And that topic for today is depression. Depression is real, my friend. Depression is for real. This thing happens. It happens in the sense that sometimes life just happened to you. And when life happened to you, it make you go into the spiral of overthinking, and at the same time going to a channel whereby you never thought you would find yourself, in situation whereby you will never find yourself. Situation like finances, situation like marriage, relationship breakup, situations like death within the family, among your friends, around people that are close to you. Things happens that actually make you to go down into this depression time, to make you go into depression. It could be an alcoholic issue. It could be a drug issue. Things happen. And when this thing happen, it lets you go into depression. And when it goes into depression, you become isolated. Isolated in the sense that you want to keep things to yourself. You don't want to share it or talk about it with people. Because when you talk about it, or when you share it with people about what is going on with you, a lot of people will actually be happy that this thing is happening to you. They would be excited that, oh my God, thank God, he's finally getting it. He's finally going down. Because people don't want to see other people, improving. People don't want to see other people winning. So when people that are winning, people that are improving or trying to make their life better, when they come around and said, or they're going through situations that make them to go into depression, some people are happy for it. And this is why I want to talk about this kind of situation, because, and I kind of said earlier on in my when I started this, that it's kind of controversial. It's controversial because people try to keep it as a secret. They try to be people try to be silent about it. And when you become silent about a situation, it builds up in your mind. It makes you emotionally derailed and not focused in life. And this kind of thing can happen to you, whereby you go into depression and can cause you to even have a suicidal thought. You start having suicidal thoughts. You start having thoughts or doing things that are not in line with your lifestyle, or that are not even in line with the purpose of God for you. So that is why it is good that when you're going through depression, one of the best advice I want to talk to you about is to actually find a trusted person, someone you can trust, and talk about this thing. I have been through depression in my life. I have. But when this thing happens to me, the way I cope about it is to find people that I know, that I trust, that I can talk about it with them. I share the whole story, the whole situation with them. And when I said trusted person, not somebody, not just because that you trusted them, but somebody that can actually understand why, or can see a reason for why this is happening to you, and can help you to vision or to come up with solutions to come up with solution that can help you gradually step out of that depression. One of the best way that you can go about this is if you're a very religious person, either being a Muslim, a Christian, or whatever religious you practice. Find people in the body of your religion. If you're in a church, find people in the body of Christ. If you're in the Muslim, if you're in Islam, find people in the body of Islam, like your imam, that you can share, this thing with, that can help you to go through, walking you through step by step, to help you, step out of this depression stage. Depression is for real. In fact, a lot of things in life that you never thought about that you can actually, that can break you down or make you go down in life. Depression causes it. Little things that can actually, break you down, that can cause depression for you in life. And it's very important for you as the first step to find a trusted body, somebody you trust, but not just somebody that you trust, but somebody that can give you a listening ear, listening to you. Somebody who is not here to fault you and said, you are right, you are wrong, this and that, but to give you a listening ear. Because whatever that make you go into depression, it has already happened. It has happened, and at this moment, it's not why you are depressed. The point is not to find the reason why this depression is going on, but to actually come up with a solution that can help you get out of it. So that is why it's very important that you actually talk to people that you can actually trust to help you get out of it. Now, the second thing that you can do after talking to a trusted someone that you know that can give you a listening here is for you to actually be to be determined and strong-minded. To be determined and strong-minded about the current situation that you are in. Determined and strong-minded to know that and to accept the reality that is happening. Accept the reality that is happening, because that is one way that you can actually, that can help you to move forward. That is happening. You accept the reality that whatever is going on with you is happening. Alcoholic, drug, marriage breakdown, death in the family, friend lost, anything like that. Accept the reality that that thing is actually happening already. Because accepting it helps you to move on from it, to find solution and move on from it. So that's the second thing that you can actually do. And the third thing that you can do is to, at that point that you are depressed, is to make sure that you find some bodies or some friend or a group of people that are actually living a positive a positive life. Find them, engage with them, hang around them. So let everybody support one another. And an example of this would be like maybe to join a group of what do you call it? To join a group of a group of counseling. Actually, that's exactly what it is. Find a counseling section, a group of good motivated counseling section of people that you can join. Get your mind out there. Get your mind away from whatever the situation is. Get a group of people that you can hang around with that will keep your mind away from whatever the situation is. Go have fun. Go have fun. Go step out, take a walk, take a hike, go in the wood, just somewhere to free your mind. Because these are things that you can do to help you get away or to help you come up with a positive solution to get out of this depression. Now, that being said, my friend, the last thing you do not want to do when it comes to depression, even though we all know that it is real, the last thing you don't want to do is to commit or have any thought of suicide. Let suicide or any commitment or thought of suicide should be nothing that is going to cross your mind. Whatever the problem is not bigger than God. Whatever the problem or issue is not bigger than God. And if it can be created in this world, on earth where you are, if it can be created, meaning that it's man-made, that means there is a solution for it as well. So do not let the thought of suicide to come into your mind when it comes to depression. There is a lot of resources that you can engage in, a lot of resources out there, churches, a lot of bodies, people that you can engage with that will help you to manage to get out of this situation. So my friend, that being said, no matter what it is in life that you're going through that gets you depressed, the last thing you should think of is suicide. No matter what it is, there is solution to it. It can be solved, and it's all going to be okay. So that being said, now that you listen to this, if you know anyone that is going through any thought of depression, any thought of suicide, or they have any thought of suicide, or going through depression, they're having a hard time, reach out to them. Reach out to your friends and family. Call them, talk to them. It is always good to check up on people. If you have a old friend you haven't, check up on for a while, and you know that, this is somebody that, that you can reach out to help in one way or the other, just to have a conversation, reach out to them. So that being said, you know what to do. Let's make this world a better place and live happily with one another. Once again, it's your man AJ with AjMotivate. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button, and I'll be coming up with you guys for you guys with more motivation video. Today is all about depression, and I just wanted to let you know that depression is real. And that being said, whatever the situation is, there is a solution for it. Don't let it be don't let depression take you down. So thank you for listening. One love. Have a nice day. Bye.